with us.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
I met with her in the elevator. We didn't know we were coming here, and she said, "No, I'm going." And I said, okay.
We came to play doubles together. We never played, huh?
Yeah, we play together.
When?
We play like.
Yes.
We play
But we
like-
should have played more, because I think the two of us together. Oh well.
Where did you
Next
play
slide.
together? Do you remember?
Well,
not
my-
against each other. I'm talking about playing together, doubles. Or
I mean, I have bad memory, but I see that Daniela has worse memory. So imagine if I'm bad and she's worse, we cannot say. But we play a lot of tournaments.
We were talking about it the last time, no? How the memory goes down. Huh? Like the first year after we retire, remember everything, and then we never played against each other.
So let's try your memory, because I know what happened in those matches, but do you remember how many times did you play against Dani?
I remember two. One in Rome that she beat me before Roland Garros, and one in Roland Garros that was, I would say, one of my favorite matches that we play, that I play in Roland Garros and that we play against.
Yeah. And I have to say, was one of, even though I lost that match, it was one of the losses if we can say, I enjoyed the most, because the quality was so good that as a tennis player, we always hate losing. But this match, I came to the locker room, to the gym, and I say to my team, no, Annabelle was just too good. It was so nice, that match.
Yeah, the court 3,
Yeah,
Roland
the
Garros, it was full, the
unbelievable.
court,
Yes.
yeah.
No, you were playing incredible.
Yeah,
You are
really
missing
enjoyed.
one match
Really?
of your rivalry. It was before 2005, indoors,
Was maybe Orleans or Luxembourg.
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 Yeah.
We played together in Luxembourg, no way.
The owners of Luxembourg.
organizers.
Oh, come on.
What are the chances?
So, I mean, it was a really good match. Dani won 6-7,
Oof.
7-6, 6-0.
Get great mentality and then after lose the second set.
No, but
I think you might have had a match point in the second set. I would have done the same. So.
and,
This I don't remember.
and you were pissed in the third set, maybe.
Of course.
Now I'm starting.
I'm not.
to
I don't
this one.
remember that much.
I remember, like you said, Roma and Paris. Yeah.
But I have to say, I mean, amazing matches, great quality
Always.
in all of
Yeah.
them, really tough matches, and the ones in Rome and
one
Paris.
the one that we play in Paris, I think was one of the longest.
Yes.
We play like 3 hours 40,
sure. Yes.
something like this.
Yeah.
¿Vas a mirar la?
No, it's,
The only thing is that Sorribes, she played in the last
I know there
in the
was,
last year 3-4 matches
yes.
of almost 4 hours.
there
so
was another match before.
another match.
Yeah, in Poitiers, 1999, qualifying round, Dani won 6-4, 6-4.
This is impossible to remember.
Wow, because I didn't have this one, and
No, but I
Juan
think,
Taya sent it to me.
you know, sometimes you play against someone that they just bring the best of each other, and I think we had that. Like, I was always
Yeah.
looking forward to our
Yeah.
matches, and it was always, I think, great quality.
So we're enjoying so much your podcast, Daily Dani, but I was so impressed on the last one. I couldn't, I mean, I didn't know what was happening. You interviewed yourself. Who was idea? It was your idea?
It was my idea, because so what happened is that we had the electricity lockdown.
Yeah.
And so my job is to get people from behind the scenes
Yeah.
to talk about the tournament or the tour. And I felt so bad bothering everyone because they had better things to do. So I was there in my office. I'm like, so probably today there will be no audition. I'm like,
So
wait a second, I'm part of the team, so maybe I should ask myself. But it was strange because I wanted to ask questions that I thought would be interesting for the fans to know. So I don't know, but it was more stressful to ask the questions than answering was easy. But to kind of make the questions not too emotional, I guess. And yeah, it was strange, but I enjoyed it.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna show a little bit to the people who's watching the show. Lo tengo aquí en pantalla. I love this.
I was just gonna
and the
say,
setup is
good thing is I don't
quite
have to
amazing.
nervous about this,
I think
Daily
it was
Dani
great. How
episode
did you do it? I mean, you
because I'm
you film all the questions and then the answers, right?
Yes, and our team did such a good
Well,
job.
sorry, if you have to ask the question, change the clock.
No, come on, I
answer.
know.
It will be
The
long
only thing
day.
is that I both brought 2 dresses, but then I had only 1 pair of shoes. So like, and then we thought it was funny. It's like, you have the same shoes. You have the same shoes. Where did you buy? In the same store. But our production did such a good job to put it together. So we recorded a couple of my reactions, like,
It was so funny. It was so funny. And I saw also. I mean, I had the chance to enjoy the chat you had with Gigi Salmon, which I love. I mean, I admire her so much. She does a great job in terms of communications, inspiring another women to do their jobs in terms of communication, and it was a really nice chat.
Yeah, well, Gigi is one of my best friends as well, and I always say that I was so privileged to, when I started to do the TV job, that I was around British media and British journalism, and the way, for example, like Gigi prepares, it's unbelievable how much work they put into their research when they do interviews. I was a little bit, I have to say, to start with, as a player, I know everything, I know everyone, and then being around them, I realized what kind of focus and devotion you need for this job. And to me, she's one of the best because she's so like gentle, and all the players like have such a nice relationship with her because she's just genuinely such a nice person.
Yeah, she's so natural. I have to say that. I mean, when we started the radio of the tournament here in 2013, I mean, one of the things that inspired me to bring the radio to the tournament was the job that they were doing in other tournaments, and she was doing also a great job in Roland Garros, the Roland Garros radio, and that was one of my inspirations to bring the radio here to the tournament. So, I mean, congratulations, and also the chat you had with Dinara. Is there some chat that we're missing, or some podcast that you've already filmed that we're gonna see soon?
Well, we have one that's coming to tonight,
Okay.
so you'll see who that is.
Okay.
And I already have. Well, it's only 3 more days left.
Yes.
So I already have guests confirmed till the end.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say who they are, but
Surprise.
it was a challenge to find because I was told specifically not players,
Yeah.
and by this stage of the tournament there is
Yeah, there's less people
not
on
many
tournaments.
options left.
Yeah.
So you'll see.
Okay, great. We'll see tonight, maybe. I would like to ask you, both of you, about the women's semifinals. I mean, amazing matches. We're gonna watch in 50 minutes Coco playing against Iga. Iga is struggling a little bit on court, but she's still in the semifinals, and you'll never know what's gonna happen in this match.
Yeah. Te voy a contestar, iba a contestar. So I answer in English or
Yes,
in Spanish?
please.
In English. Yeah.
So
No,
sorry.
that you know what happens on court with Casper, that he allowed me to ask him in Spanish, and he's answering in English. And normally what I do is I ask in English, they answer in English, I translate my question and I translate the answer. And I was translating my question in Spanish. And so at the beginning I say, no, what I was asking, and I say, no, I asked it in Spanish, so I don't have to translate. It was like,
I can see that happening so easily. Sometimes we are so confused.
Yeah. Well, what I think is like, it's true that Iga, we can say, is not in his best performance during this year, but here in Madrid, she's working on the way that even that she's not playing good, she's able to win the matches. It was weird because we did the match against Snyder that she wins the first set 6-0, and then she's struggling to finish the match. And yesterday was opposite. She started 6-0 down, and then she come back very good on the next 2 sets. So we say always, we don't know, but she always go forward. So once she's arriving to semifinals, is again a very important player to watch and candidate to win the tournament.
And that's what the champions do so well. They find ways to win matches when they're not playing great at all. And I have to say, she's, I think, also much more relaxed off the court, having a lot of fun this year in Madrid. I liked her answer yesterday. How did it feel to be bageled?
Yeah.
So, well, at least it was quick. So I think we are starting to see a little bit more of her personality, and that can only help her game, I think. So.
And the other match we're going to see later today, night session, Aryna Sabalenka against Elina Svitolina. That's going to be also an amazing match.
Yeah, and for me, Sabalenka, it's like an example. It's unbelievable how her mentality is always, doesn't matter the result, doesn't matter how she's playing, she's always super competitive. And what we see is that when she's super in shape, she's winning the opponents like super easy. And when she's struggling a little bit, she's winning, suffering a little bit more, but winning. And this is what Danny said, that what the best players in the world do, no? Even that they are not playing good, they are winning. And today she has in front Svitolina that she's playing pretty well. I was super surprised that here in Madrid she was not playing well at all. She did maximum second round.
Yep.
And she also was surprised because she told me on the court, she said, well, it's the only tournament, the only WTA 1000 that I'm not reaching semifinals.
Yep.
So she already is doing it. So I think Svitolina has a tough opponent in front, but we will see.
I think Aryna, like you said, Annabelle, she does so well to accept that even she's number one in the world, winning all these titles, sometimes in the match she has moments where she's not playing her best tennis, and I love the way she laughs about it, and she doesn't hide her emotions, and just it's very good to bounce back. Even if she has very disappointed games, she could easily be like, oh, how is this happening? I'm number one in the world. She's like, okay, next. Always about next one. So, like you said, the mentality is fantastic, and it's great to see Elina playing again so well. I don't know how she does it. I mean, she's not that much younger than us, but yeah, it's interesting that this is the tournament where she hasn't reached the semis, because we both played against her, how awkward she can be on clay. I've always felt like I was hitting my shots, because she would be so good to go long and short, not only left and right, and she's such a smart player. So today, I mean, to face the power of Sabalenka, I think it's a little bit too much, but it's great to see Elina in the semis.
I mean, and she has won, I think it's 10 matches in a row, because 2 weeks ago she won in Rouen, and this week she has beaten amazing players. Again, Sakari, she did a really, really good match, and also winning Rybakina here. So let's see what happens. The feeling is that everyone wants to see a rematch in the final, because the final of last year was one of the best matches of the year, I must say. It was an electric final, and even though Aryna lost, she had no regrets, because she fought until the end, and everyone wants to see that match, but no one will be surprised if on Saturday we're watching a match against Coco between Elina. So I think anything could happen in the day and night session. So we're going to enjoy a lot the matches. Thank you so much for being here with us, because I know you have a lot of things to do. But Dani, we'll expect to see your podcast tonight. And what is amazing, earlier today, a lot of people coming. Obviously, today's Labour's Day. It's holiday, but it's amazing all the public who's coming to see the matches.
And especially women's semifinals.
Yes.
So we're super happy for the support of the crowds. And yeah, it's been incredible tournament already. And like we keep saying, it's such a privilege to be part of this wonderful team.
And congratulations for all the things you're doing. The ones that we see on the podcast, but the ones that we don't see in the relationship with the players, with Gerard, with Feliciano, and with all the team. So congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias a Daniela Hantuchová, que bueno, está haciendo un grandísimo trabajo en el podcast, y también con todo el equipo de Feliciano López, de Gerard Sobanian, con todo el equipo de IMG, haciendo este torneo uno de los más especiales del circuito, con un trabajo muy duro, con muchísima constancia, y esa relación con los jugadores, que es tan importante, que a veces se tiene poco en cuenta. Pero Germán, lo hablamos el primer día, me parece, con Feli, pero